Why do some of the nicest people feel the most invisible? They're helpful, flexible, easy to get along with. Everyone likes them. So here's the mystery. Why do they often feel unseen? By the end of this video, you'll understand the hidden mechanism behind this, and why being easy to be around can sometimes make you harder to know. Most people don't decide to become the easy person. It starts small. Think about Sarah, who always lets her friends pick the movie, even if she secretly wants to see something else. Or Mark, who agrees to work late every time his boss asks, even when he has plans. You let others choose the restaurant. You say, "I'm fine with anything." You avoid disagreements. You keep your preferences to yourself. At first, it feels harmless. People appreciate you. There's less conflict. Everything runs smoothly. You might even get praised for being so accommodating. But after a while, something strange happens. People know you're nice. They know you're reliable. But they don't really know you. They know the agreeable surface, but not the unique person underneath. And that's not the real problem. The first mechanism is approval. Many people learn that being agreeable creates acceptance. They see that saying yes or staying quiet keeps the peace and earns smiles. So they become adaptable. They adjust to every room, every group, every personality. Consider Emily, who changes her opinions to match whoever she's talking to, whether it's about politics or pop culture. Or David, who laughs at jokes he doesn't find funny just to fit in with a new crowd. The more adaptable they become, the less they reveal. Their true selves become hidden beneath layers of agreeable behavior. And eventually, being liked becomes more important than being known. As Brené Brown, the researcher and author known for her work on vulnerability, courage, and belonging, said, "Because true belonging only happens when we present our authentic, imperfect selves to the world." Because belonging isn't the same as fitting in. Fitting in asks, "What do they want me to be?" Belonging asks, "Can I be myself here?" If you're enjoying these perspective shifts, subscribe to Daily Reset Lab. Now here's what most people miss. The problem isn't being kind. The problem is disappearing. When you constantly remove your opinions, preferences, and needs from the equation, people don't get closer to you. They get closer to the version of you that creates the least friction. Imagine a friend who always says, "Whatever you want," when you ask where to eat. After a while, you stop asking for their input because you expect the same answer. You're interacting with their agreeable persona, not their actual desires. And over time, that creates loneliness. Not because nobody is around, because nobody knows who you really are. That's why some people feel lonely in a room full of friends. They're surrounded by people who like them, but very few people actually know them. They might be the life of the party, but inside, they feel unseen and unheard. A small shift you can try is this. The next time someone asks what you want, answer honestly. Not dramatically, not aggressively, just honestly. If someone asks what movie you want to see, name one. If they ask where you want to eat, suggest a place. It doesn't have to be a big declaration. It can be a quiet, firm preference. Because every honest preference is a small way of showing people who you are. It's a tiny crack in the agreeable facade, letting a little bit of your authentic self shine through. Maybe the goal isn't to be easier to be around. Maybe the goal is to be known. Memorable lesson. Being easy to be around is not the same as being known. If this changed how you think about belonging, watch. You need to stop making someone your whole world. Here's why it feels empty after.